In this tutorial, we're going to be looking at our overall budget. We're going to use Sigma to set it up. What we need to notice is in your OneNote, under Building Concept, Specifications, and Analysis, under Lesson 9, Overall Budget, there are some activities that we need to include in this form of budget. We need the building cost based on square meters, the construction site creation and operations, the connection fees and expenses, the weather-related measures, the unforeseeable expenses, and then the fees to the advisor. What I want you to do is, to start with, I want you to open up your Sigma, if you haven't already done that. Open up the red price book, and then I want you to go up here and create a new estimate. And this estimate, I'm gonna call it overall budget, and I'm gonna call it my tutorial project, like this. Say okay to that, and what you need to do now is you actually need to, like that, slipped. I need to right click and I need to create a new title, or what you want to call it. Up here, I'm going to just place it up here, and I'm just going to call it billing, and then I'm going to call it let's just call it based on square meter, like that. Now I have my title, and what I then got to do is, if your price book isn't open like this, you can just unfold it. I want you to go down to the constructions totally down here and unfold the one construction total billing, or by placing the cursor right here, sorry, like that. I can then find I have a single family house oriental square meter price, and I'm just going to be using this as an example. I'm going to place my cursor here, hold down the left mouse button, and then just drag it up. Drag it up like this. Place it beneath there. Right now it's telling me, hey, you got 1,000 square meters. That's a bit of an overkill for a little residential house, so I'm just gonna say 200 square meters, like that. And then the price, the units per square meter is 9,280 and 93 euro, but the total cost is 1.56 or 1,856,186 kroners. Remember, these prices are without VAT. Again, if I then look what other things I needed to place in my budget, was the construction site creation and operations, the connection fees, weather-related measures, unforeseeable expenses, and the fees to advisors. I could say that I wanted to just place them in the tutorial here or in Sigma, but there's no reasons for that, because we're going to be placing them in a Excel document, and you can actually just place these what you call it, the sums, directly in this. So actually the only thing I need right now is this sum. Another important thing is, once you have this library, it's important that you save it. And I'm going to be saving it on my desktop under my folder system, the tutorial project. I'm just going to call it that. It's going to be under economy. I'm going to place it under my budget. Again, what this is going to be called is, I'm going to be giving it my file name. So I'm going to call it 1. And this is my ID. I see myself as an architect, so K01 according to BIPS, and this is going to be 0 or C03 dot 3 because it's a subfolder, and actually this is 0 number 01. What you could do is you could take this path like this, say save. Now you actually have your project. saved. But what's really important is, I'm going to be showing that in my tutorial project, that you need your file and name location. And what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be placing my cursor here on the document summary, and I'm going to say that I want to insert below. The file name is going to be this. I'm going to be calling it the subject. The subject is the overall budget. The liability, just give it my initials. The status, and the status again is based upon these 6 values: in preparation and review, approval, released, replaced, withdrawn. I'm going to say this one is in preparation. I'm going to call it U1. Date of creation, what is the date today? It's April the 27th. I'm going to say like this, 2015. What you could do then is I could link it like this, and then I could go up to insert, link, and I could find the location of it, and this one is placed on my desktop. I'm going to go to my desktop, tutorial project, economy, the budget, and I find my budget like that, and I say OK, and text to be displayed. That's the text I have right here. OK, and now I have linked and placed my project in my document summary so I can always find it, especially if you're more than one person in the group. It's a really, really neat thing to have. Back to my Sigma. I have these, or I have this price right now, and I'm actually ready to take it over to the Excel document, and I'll be showing that in the next tutorial. So thanks for watching, and hope you can use it.